I'm not pleading guilty to that. See, unlike Remy, I do plead guilty, bitch. I don't got time to be playing with the white people, and I know I'm wrong. That nigga said you on camera knocking the nigga out. I said I'm on camera, so if I plead guilty today, what I get? He said I can get you a violation. Give me that right now.
Well, you're the main bitch. You get to make main bitch move.
Train Instagram, and this bitch right here looking at me like I'm crazy for playing my music, but got Tina calling her phone, and she don't want to answer the phone and tell Tina she don't want to talk to her. Now she gonna get up and move. These niggas be swinging all over the motherfucking train, acting a fucking fool, but I can't listen to OT Genesis push it. The bitch got the bitch calling her, instead of her being like, yo Tina, I'm on the train, I don't want to talk. She's sending the bitch voicemail, this black fat bitch right here, and then the bitch gonna get up and fucking move. Oh, fuck out of here, bitch. Fucking move.
Nenobia Washington, also known as BKTIDALWAVE and the Queen of Brooklyn, born September 9th, 1983, was a Brooklyn, New York City native and apparently a Virgo queen. Shout out to us, we are the greatest. Nenobia herself says she grew up and was raised in the Brownsville section of Brooklyn. If you aren't familiar with Brownsville or Brooklyn at all, as of 2023, according to the New York City Borough Population Census, Brooklyn currently has a population of 2.5 million people, which makes it the highest populated borough of all the 5 boroughs in the city of New York. Brownsville is located in the eastern part of Brooklyn, and its reputation is infamous for being one of the most dangerous parts of Brooklyn still to this day. A lot of people who came up in New York City in general, really, but if we speaking about Brownsville, a lot of people who came up in Brownsville are no stranger to violence, no stranger to gang activity, no stranger to witnessing drug sales and drug abuse, and a lot of people have engaged in it as well. So you can imagine how one's persona can be shaped by their surroundings, hence the aggressive energy a lot of us New Yorkers exude in our daily interactions. And this brings me to what Nenobia is most known for, her personality. Nenobia had a huge personality. It was very much in your face, very big, very boisterous, very much raw New York, uncut and super funny. Whenever Nenobia spoke, everyone stopped to pay attention and listen. So you had to know that at some point, her just being her was going to allow room for massive attention naturally. You see, Nenobia did a random impromptu interview with hot new hip hop in the streets of Union Square, which is a section of Manhattan, New York, back several years ago in 2015. And during that interview, Nenobia said one of her most infamous lines to date.
ISIS, if you come to New York City and you try to blow anything up, Barack Obama is coming for you. I'm from Brooklyn. I rep Brooklyn all day. They killed Biggie.
What part of Brooklyn are you from?
I'm from Brownsville.
You're from Brownsville.
Brownsville.
You are very Brooklyn.
Day.
You are very
I'm
Brooklyn.
So Brooklyn.
You are so
they killed my boy Biggie. They killed Biggie because he was a legend. You fake nigga Rick Ross, you want to be Biggie? You will never be Biggie. Nicki Minaj, you'll never be Little Kim.
Can I ask you a question real quick? Can I ask you a question? Okay, tell her. I will tell them you said that.
New York, we here.
I will tell them.
We here.
This clip set the internet ablaze, and the general public became obsessed with who we come to know as BKTIDALWAVE. Nenobia loved to eat. You could see a few of her posts with a bunch of food around her. She was a super fan of Jay-Z and has spoken openly about her love for Little Kim, 2 Brooklyn giants, while confidently expressing her disdain for Nicki Minaj, especially after Nicki called Nenobia a thing on Queen Radio.
Nicki, bitch, I just heard you, bitch, a thing. Oh, bitch, I got you. Bitch, I'm that bitch. Bitch, stop playing with me, acting like you don't know who the f I am, bitch. I'll be a thing, bitch, but all this is real, bitch. I ain't paid for nothing, bitch, and I still fuck
all the fly niggas out of New York. Bitch, you see that? Bitch, you see that? You wish your shit. Bitch, you wish your shit move like that. Ask niggas when my shit is clapping from the back. My shit is real, bitch. Stop playing with me, bitch. Just say you want to be my friend, Nikki. Just say you want to be my friend. You want to get to know me. You need a real bitch on your team. Shout out to my team. Shout out to my bitch. Shout out to my Brooklyn bitches. Shout out to my bitch. Remy, what's up? What's poppin'? What up with my bitch? Reminisce, what's poppin'? Brownsville. We in the building. Shout out to my mother bitches. Shout out to my real bitches. Bitch, I want all the smoke, Nikki. Nikki, I want all the smoke. Nikki, I want all the smoke. All of it. I'm running up in your studio. I'm telling you right now. Nicki Minaj, I'm exposing you, bitch. Look, I woke up. My shit, that Catch Me Outside, bitch, from Dr. Phil. She's on Nicki Minaj payroll, y'all. Nicki Minaj is working with Dr. Phil. How the fuck did that little bitch get 4.2 million followers? Exactly. Nicki Minaj, I see you at Meek Mills. You, Meek Mills, Donald Trump, all y'all niggas, y'all all gonna be exposed. Y'all paying for y'all shit. Y'all running up in their houses. Y'all probably got families tied up somewhere. I'm telling y'all, don't believe the hype. Nicki Minaj, Meek Mills got little Snoop killed. Meek Mills got all them guns in Chicago. Nicki Minaj and Meek Mills and them niggas is some.
But really, Nenobia was a fan.
That's my bitch. That's my bitch. At the end of the fucking day, it's Nicki all day. Nicki all day. Where the boss at?
Her image had become so big, she ended up needing management to help her with photo shoots and gigs. One of her former managers had went off on her on one of his social media platforms where he was disrespecting her, calling her every name but a child of God, because according to him, she lied on him about creating her OnlyFans account and scamming people on there. But I won't post that clip in here out of respect for Nenobia. With Nenobia being the coolest, round the way, New York for real kind of gal with all this energy and good vibes, it took everyone by surprise, including me, when we learned that on the night before Halloween, Saturday, October 30th, 2021, at approximately 7:40 p.m., 38-year-old Nenobia allegedly fell 6 stories down from an apartment building. Police and paramedics arrived on the scene and found her unconscious and unresponsive on the ground in front of the building. EMS transported Nenobia to St. Luke's Hospital, where she was pronounced deceased. TMZ had reported that based on the findings of a preliminary investigation, Nenobia's injuries indicated that she allegedly fell from an elevated position, suggesting that she did actually fall somehow and wasn't pushed. It was also believed that she may have even jumped, suggesting suicide. At first, nobody believed it. Everybody thought someone was playing a sick joke. Initially, the rumors was that she was missing, and then it was said she had actually died, which no one believed until members of her family took to Facebook to confirm the devastating news, including her cousin Dupree Frederick, who wrote a Facebook post the next day on Sunday, October 31st, saying she had indeed passed. He wrote, quote, "This is a sad, sad day. I can't believe I'm writing rest in peace to my fam / little cousin / little sis Nenobia. R.I.P. You will be truly missed. May God bless your soul." End quote. Her child's father, David Jackson, said, quote, "You will always be missed. This is me up right now. Love you, fan." End quote. David said the rumors of Nenobia missing before her death was false. She had just spoken to her son the night before. Nenobia's son Tylek took to TikTok to ask people for their condolences and any donations to put towards her homegoing, saying, quote, "Guys, it is true. My mom did die. Me and my family don't have the money to properly send her off. So if you can you please donate some money so you can help us send my mom off." End quote. Her son's father, David, created the GoFundMe account for Nenobia with a goal of $30K and was able to raise $34K, $4K over the goal. Now, it's said that Nenobia tragically fell to her death, but is that what really happened? You see, Nenobia was in a relationship with an older man named Daryl. The man she was with had an alcohol abuse problem. However, Nenobia allegedly also has a history with drug abuse. So the two together made a toxic union. They were constantly going at it on Instagram Live, and anyone from New York City who knew of them knew how sour and codependent their relationship was. So naturally, people began to speculate if Nenobia was pushed out of the window by her noxious boyfriend.
Look, y'all, you know I like Rainbow so much, right? When he put me out, he went to Rainbow to get the boxes. That shit says Rainbow. Bitch. Look, he's telling me get the fuck out, bitch. Pack your shit, go, get out. Yes, his TV is still on the paint bucket because he's a lazy bastard. You will. Don't hit me. Don't hit me on live. Say good morning to the live, Daryl. Say good morning. They see you. Say good morning.
Are you children in this junkie ass house?
Say good morning. Say good morning, woman beater. Back up! Back up! Yes!
Why, man? Why you gotta go against him, motherfucker? Baby, I'm saying.
Look at you. Look at you.
No, see, you like to put me on film. I'm gonna keep that film off your motherfucking hands.
Do not put your hands on me.
I'm not putting my hands on you. Put my hands on the motherfucking film. Listen.
You see, Nenobia was known to be boisterous, lively, in your face. She had her share of troubles, but people say she would have never jumped to her death. She loved life way too much, so they said she had to have been pushed. I saw rumblings of her boyfriend being dead before she died, but some people say that wasn't true. Based on the research I've done, I cannot confirm nor deny the death of her boyfriend, as there's been mixed responses on that, and I can't find his birth name anywhere to attempt to confirm. I also saw some rumblings that Nenobia allegedly was still doing drugs again around the time of her death. Not sure which drugs, but people also provided the idea that she possibly fell to her death accidentally while being under the influence. Now, I think we can agree that there's been many times where one has taken themselves out and no one would have ever suspected even a crumb of energy coming from that person. Even me in my personal life, my family and I recently lost a loved one to suicide, and it blew our minds because we literally had no idea. We never suspected even a smidge of him feeling down, feeling sad, depressed, none of that. And actually, quite often we hear of those people who are the life of the party, the go-to person with great advice, the one who's always sporting a smile and quietly removing themselves from life, leaving their loved ones lost without answers. So could it be that Nenobia secretly was battling demons? Could it be that Nenobia felt the weight of the world on her shoulders and actually jumped? Was Nenobia so heavily under the influence that she didn't realize what she was doing and accidentally fell? Or was she pushed by a calloused, remorseless murderer? It might just be something only God and the spirit of Nenobia knows. And unfortunately, the truth of the matter is, Nenobia was a black woman in America, in New York City. I fear we may never get the definitive answers we all want to know. Nenobia's funeral was held on Saturday, November 13th, 2021 at the Harmony Funeral Home on 2200 Clarendon Road in Brooklyn, New York. Some people were upset with the way her funeral went, as people seemed to have been joking around, singing songs, as if, quote, it was showtime at the Apollo, end quote.
We all know she had her bad time.
Yes.
She's rested. Her son is good, so I'm good. Amen.
Amen. Amen. No more song, Jessica. Amen. Auntie, I'm gonna pray.
Anybody else got something to say, please? He's staying on up, Miss Lady.
I'm gonna do it after that.
All right, come on. Where's the cane when you need it? Let's go. Come on.
So where's the cane when you need it? Oh.
We're a silly family. You gotta be us.
That's one thing we always did, cause laugh.
Nobody would be here making jokes.
Absolutely.
However, those in attendance said that's how Nenobia would have wanted it, because all they did was joke and play all day long. So she absolutely would have wanted to go on out in that manner. I pray for the healing of her son and everyone who was ever blessed to come across the Queen of Brooklyn, Nenobia BKTIDALWAVE Washington. May your spirit continue to be in peace, Queen.